Monday Moodle EP5. Long awaited. There's a few hiccups, obstacles that got in the way. Drama, whatever, stuff around the house, family stuff. Because I promised myself I would be consistent with this channel. I'll try my very best to just enjoy the process, not worry about any other distractions. There's hiccups with anything you're doing in life, whether it's your career, your family, your job, that you don't want to really make a career out of, all sorts of things. I mean, communication with people, it's always when I feel like I get momentum, that's when things start to test you. And look, we're getting through it. We're gonna upload this video. I try to anyways. I don't know how long it'll take to upload. Hopefully you're seeing this at least gets posted somewhere within Monday. Being a Monday Moodle, I want these to be a weekly episode of just the talkovers on the Monday Moodles. Yeah, this drawing here, I mean, these doodles like this on, I think, like, what, 6x8. Yeah, they take me like an hour and a half. I'll admit it, like 2 hours, for a doodle. But yeah, also I got these roaching pens, I believe. Yeah, roaching. I don't know how people, but the isograph pens, they are really impressive. Obviously, they're not on the cheap side when it comes to just normal people buying pens. I know there's like $1,000 pens out there. But yeah, these pens are really good for drawing. I think this is the ink that came with them, so this is the first doodle with these pens. I have a bigger project I am working on with these as well. But yeah, I really enjoy these. I think you're going to probably see me use them way more often in most of my doodles from now on. They're really smooth. I like how they're thin. So the 0.3 feels like a 0.2 to me. So if any of you out there wondering, they just seem very fine, extra fine, to the point to where it might be a little bit smaller than what it says it is. This drawing on, like, a typical micron pen or any other brand I'm using, a 0.3 would be a little bit thicker than this, I think. Like, this to me looks like a 0.2. But yeah, I have a 0.2, and it's just, I'm like, wow, it feels like a 0.1. It's crazy. Yeah, these pens are really good. I like the way they feel. A little bit heavier on the end where, I'm holding and adjusting it. They're probably not ideal for drawing on this rough watercolor paper that I enjoy drawing on. They do scratch it a little bit, and sometimes the ink has trouble coming out. You do really have to be, like, almost, see how I draw it a slant? Like, you almost can't. You can, but you get the most fluent, smooth lines when you really are, like, more perpendicular to the paper with your pen. But yeah, Apple, I had storage issues on my iPhone, and I couldn't upload anything, and it kept wanting me to bring down the resolution in order to upload it. I had to upgrade my storage, all this BS that just got in the way, and I wasn't able to upload, and I had to delete a bunch of stuff, and just, yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing to the degree. I had to look up a couple different things, what was going on, and how to manage my storage properly. That's what I'm saying, guys. I don't like editing. I just want to draw. Yeah, it's been a crazy few weeks for me. How are you guys doing out there? Hope everybody's enjoying their life, their week, the company that they spend time with. Hopefully everybody in your circle is pleasant, not negative. So try to keep everybody getting along. It's tough, though. It's tough when you got you're like the middleman sometimes for people who don't like each other. You know, I remember growing up, it seemed like I was that friend a lot for a lot of friends. I had two friends, they were just constantly getting at it, and I was that middle guy. Yeah, earlier, just a few moments ago, our dog got out of the fence in our backyard. The gate was left open, so yeah, my sister-in-law is the one who did that. But he usually comes back. He's gotten out maybe 3 or 4 times since we moved into this house, me and my wife. Just from stupid stuff, or actually letting him out. I mean, he's young. He just runs it out of his system and then he comes back. But I'm pretty sure he just came back like a few months ago, so we were dealing with that. A lot of rearranging. Had my brother in town for the weekend. Spent some time with my grandfather. Yeah, been pretty busy last week. Assuming a lot of you probably have plans for 4th of July. I wonder if... I mean, the likelihood of this getting any... just one view would be crazy. Yeah, I don't see anybody finding this video around the time of 4th of July. I think people are just looking up other stuff on the internet. You know, people are already established. People are probably out of town, going places. Some people have to work, you know. Some people are the ones who have to work on the holidays, you know. That's tough. I believe I am off. I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure I am off this Friday, which I'm happy about because it allows me to get more artwork done. But I'm so upset because I had a couple shorts and footage that I just deleted and wasn't able to upload, and it's tough. It's really heartbreaking because I want to get more content out to you guys. I know once you start to see like my style over time, how it's changed, and just kind of like there's like 2 or 3 things I do when I want to do a piece of artwork. And I think originally alienated art came to me because I drew doodles like this, you know, where I just filled the whole page how I am now in this doodle. I don't do all my doodles like this, but to me these are the most relaxing and enjoyable and fun. And I did finish this today on Monday as I'm recording this, so I'm just recording the audio over it after I kind of, you know, got everything edited. Sound like an idiot. Edited it. I got everything edited for the video today. After the fact. And it's time consuming. So respect out there to people who edit videos all the time. It's draining because you're just watching the same stuff over and over, and you have to go back and fix little things you didn't see earlier. And my editing's not, you know, anything crazy. It's not like no Mr. Beast video. But man, the YouTube world, the entertainment, guys, what do you think about it? I mean, me just doodling original art, I want to be more public with it. You know, I want to, you know, do you guys want to see more behind the scenes? Do you want more of me reviewing this stuff? Do you want to know my supplies over time? Do people want to see my face? Do they want to see my face as I'm drawing? Do you guys want non-time lapse videos? If you do, I will do them, but I didn't think there would be too many people originally for anyone to care enough to do a full no edit real-time drawing. If that's what you guys want, cool. Or doodle, I mean, not drawing. Doodle, drawing, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it doodle. Yeah, it just this, even though it's like I take my time, I go slow, like an hour and a half, 2 hours on a small little thing like this is crazy. But I mean, I'm working with such a fine line pen here, guys. Like, yeah, I don't really like the ink these pens came with, personally. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't, like, bleed or, like, leave that fuzzy look at all. Like, the lines are very consistent and smooth. This paper just isn't probably going to highlight them at their peak performance, honestly. And look how smooth these lines still came out. Like it's that good of, they're that good for just line work. They're just good. What was I gonna say about them though? Yeah, that ink though. I'm gonna have to see if I can replace the ink or get some better ink, because you can probably even tell in some of the angles and shots that ink quality just ain't it. It just seems a little dull. It seems a little faded out. I have to add a lot of ink in a certain particular area to make it look very dark and black. And yeah, the Posca pens are extremely dark. Like I loved using those. I'm definitely going to be using those a lot too, like for filling in a lot of that negative space. Yeah, I'm definitely ready for that. I just wish I discovered some of the stuff earlier, I guess. Not that it would have made a difference, but maybe it would have motivated me to draw more, because there was a good period, guys, where I was doing other things, working on music, working on just figuring my life out, basically figuring me out, doing stupid shit, doing drugs. Yeah, I don't even drink or really do anything now. I don't know, can't. I'm 27, by the way, guys. I'm 27. You know, I feel way older than 27, though, to be honest. And I shouldn't. But I try to stick in there. I feel like, especially as an artist, you know, I feel like when your mental health and everything is good, your creativity comes out a little bit better. But guys, I am really sorry for the delay on the content. I promise I am staying consistent and continue to upload regularly and weekly for you guys, and I really do appreciate any support. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. Peace out. Have a good week.